Hey beautiful, so in this tutorial I'm going to show you guys how I created this really easy and beautiful holiday look for Thanksgiving. I have to tell you my favorite thing I think about this look, even maybe a little bit more than the makeup, is my shirt that I had themed to go along with Thanksgiving. So if you want to see that, just wait till the end of the video. But here I'm applying bronzer and blush and just blending that out. Bronzer is seriously like one of my favorite steps in makeup. It just makes my face look lively again. Now I'm going in with highlighter, but actually my secret here is this is actually a eyeshadow. So it's one of my tricks. Just because something is labeled as an eyeshadow doesn't mean that you can't put it on your face and rock it as one of the best highlights of all time. Because look at the glow that I get on my cheekbones, to the nose. I even put it on my Cupid's bow. And sometimes it's just a little too blinding, so I do blend it out just a bit, but it's one of my favorite tricks to use a good eyeshadow as a highlighter. I mean, if it works, why not get more out of your money from the eyeshadow and use one product for more than one purpose? The eyes are, I feel like, where the drama came into play with this look. It was actually a super easy look to create. It looked more complicated than it was because I only ended up using 2 liquid eyeshadows to create this look. So first I'm taking the shade Ornate. It is this beautiful bronzy color, and just applying that all over the lid. And then I'm going to take a brush and just kind of blend out the crease. I like to use a fluffy crease brush to blend this out, but basically just going over the crease and the very outer corner in like back and forth windshield wiper motions, just to blend that out so I don't have a harsh line of where I ended with the liquid shadow. Here I took a little bit of concealer on a cream shadow brush right at the center of the lid. I was planning on putting a lighter color over top, and so I wanted to use this concealer to kind of make that center portion of the lid pop even more. And then I just took that same fluffy crease brush and kind of blended out the edge of that concealer and where that darker liquid shadow shade was. And then I did end up putting that lighter cream shadow over top, but I will be honest, I don't think that I needed to do the concealer. I don't think for this look it really had a huge impact. I think I would have gotten the same effect just using that liquid shadow all on its own, because seriously, look at that color. It is this beautiful champagne color. It is so vibrant all on its own. It's beautiful, but I really like the shimmer and the metallic properties of those 2 liquid eyeshadows in particular. So I'm taking a little bit more of that bronzy shade Ornate and just putting it in the inner and outer corners up against where I had just put that champagne color. I think probably the most time-consuming part of this whole look was just getting the balance of blending out those edges, but also not taking away too much of the metallic shimmer, which is like my favorite. So again, I'm just taking that fluffy crease brush again, making sure those edges of that dark shade and the light shade are nicely blended together, and that the crease is nicely blended out so I don't have any harsh lines. So for one last time, I went in with just a little bit more of the bronze, again on the inner and outer corner of the eye, as well as the bottom lash line, for a little bit more depth and dimension to the lids. Then I went in with a smaller brush to again blend out the edges as well as the lower lash line. Now, because I love a good shimmer and I'm a little bit extra, I did put just a little bit more of that champagne color on that cream shadow brush, and again just patted it right over top again, that center area where I had placed the color down first, because I wanted that to be more bold and intense, and I wanted that shimmer of that gorgeous champagne color to really come through. So I applied a little bit more to the center of the lid and then just blended out the crease just one last time. Then I went in with a trusty black liquid eyeliner and created just a slight winged eyeliner on my top lash line. For lashes, I used my favorite combination. It is lash primer and mascara to give me extra long and super voluminous lashes. My personal preference is to let the primer dry just for a couple seconds, just so it's not quite dry, but it's still a little bit tacky before I go on with my mascara. I feel like it really allows the mascara to adhere. Then I'm going on with lips. I used a red lip liner. I feel like the holidays, for some reason, just always call for a red lip. So I used a red lip liner and then paired it over top with a lighter lip shade. It was more of like a nude lipstick. That way it wasn't too of a red lip, but it had just that little bit of red pop to the lips, but then was a little bit more neutralized with more of a neutral lipstick that went right over top. And of course the lipstick was a beautiful shimmer shade as well. But I just really felt like the combination of that lipstick with that lip liner was just really a pretty combination to put together and paired beautifully with this whole look. There's my completed Thanksgiving Day makeup look. I will have links for what I used in the description if you guys are interested. And I told you I would share with you my favorite part of the whole look, which was my shirt. Any Friends fans out there, comment below, tell me how much you love this shirt. I had to have it. How perfect was it? My husband actually had kind of a matching one. It was perfect for Thanksgiving. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to see more tutorials just like this one, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell.